And here's the video review for FansProject BACKFIREY. He's the last of the Insecticon trio and not Insecticon trio, based on Kickback, the grasshopper. And he's a decent grasshopper, I guess. Nothing super amazing, but got really wide legs just because of how they connect. You can kind of get him to squish a little bit more in, but he's really kind of spreading them there. You can kind of see the robot head here in insect mode. A little disappointing. It would have been nice if the antenna were movable, so at least you could you'd leave the head there, but at least flip this part back up against the upper chest, and I think it would be a little less noticeable than having these little horns here. But whatever. So yeah, you can actually, it comes with a bunch of these little knives. You can actually hook them on if you want, but you've got little posts here, here, and here. They're mostly for robot mode, but you can stick them on there in insect mode if you so choose. It comes in what is fast becoming the standard FansProject causality packaging, and he comes with instruction sheet and his little bio card, as well as the, like I said, the aforementioned little stabby daggers, and they will stab you. They're very, very sharp and pointy. So yeah, there he is. To transform him, and there's actually some neat bits in transformation. There's a lot of twists and turns. Overall, I don't feel like these not Insecticons have been quite up to the level of quality I expect from FansProject. They're just more fiddly. They're almost too complex, whereas some of the earlier stuff was just about the right level of complex. So whatever. We flip the little foot up, and you flip this whole piece around. That flips his foot down. And again, I'll show you. This little piece flips up and stores in here, and then you see the foot there on the leg. You just rotate this whole piece around to form the shin. And then you unattach these panels, and you rotate them down and plug them back onto the shin, because these are the outer shin guards, just like that. And then you can straighten the leg like that. We'll do that over here as well. Also, I had some people asking about the new background. If you just want to look around real quick, hang on. We do have a new studio. This is the old studio. There's the studio I had been working in and filming in for the last couple of months before I was in here and had the same type of background. But now we've got this whole new blue motif going on here in the studio. So just a real quick look around where I work. There's the really cool board. Radio times. Lots of fun. It is, as you can see, 11:26:16 p.m. Anyway, back to BACKFIREY. No pun intended. Or maybe I did. I don't know. It's just one of those days. But yeah, and then his arms are kind of like form the butt pod. And you just want to split those like that. And like I said, the way the arms transform is actually really cool. You want to get these up, with the legs up as high as possible. Because this is his shoulder, his fists are up here. You basically take this, you want to rotate this around. This project comes up and around, and there's the actual shoulder pod. And then flip the fist down, and then we'll straighten out the arms when we get them back up into robot mode. It's a little easier to tell how they're supposed to be aligned. But some really neat fiddly bits in the arms. Alright, so once you got that done, I'm going to bring this up here. The insect legs you want to pull out of that spot like this. Oh, ball joint. Pull this whole thing down. This whole assembly back like that. And that will let you swing the arms up and around and into place just like this. And I do like how this little strut looks in robot mode, how it swings around. I think that's kind of cool. The way it comes down here like this for the insect mode and then swings up and around like this for bot mode. I just like the detailing it makes on the robot mode's back. Like he's got some little wings folded up back here, and it's just the struts for his arms. And bring this up like this. This should cover that joint. There you go. And then the hips come down, and you have to kind of push these back a little bit. You can see this little tab that once you push this in is going to plug into the back of the crotch piece there. See, and it locks in very securely. So we're getting there, and then you bring the wings around to the back just like this. I just flip them around like that. The insect legs, actually, they fold back on this hinge and then fold up like this. So they do store right there in the center of the back. Okay. Sorry. So like that, and then you bring the arms down. You can rotate them on a ball joint here if you want this kind of type of movement. But there are various joints there. There's like a joint here and the ball joint here, so you've got a lot of movement in the arms, as well as a rotational joint up there. So you can get the arms in just about any pose you want. Just about, not exactly, but. And then once that's done, it's just a matter of bringing the insect head down like this, flipping it up like that, and then flipping the antenna down like that. Just kind of accordions up there onto the back. And then the head you just flipped up, turn it around. He's got like a little ninja head here. Let's see if we can focus on that. There we go, ninja head, ninja head. And there we go. So here he is. You can bring the legs down if you don't want him hanging around. You can rotate the legs down and around on his back if you don't want him sticking up. The wings, if you want to rotate them up, you can. Have them stick up like that. Looks like he should be hanging out with the tick. Oh, flip out his heels. Ow. There we go, flip out his heels. Gives him some support there. And there he is in robot mode. Well, there we go. Move the camera at a different angle when I set it back down. So there he is. And again, the knives. He can hold them in his hands. And then he's got, on each leg, he's got 3 pegs. There's one. You can kind of get these, there we go, on there. You just got to get these on there. Just peg them on like that. See, they pop off easily and they poke you. Okay, got it. Okay. And then let's put these 2 down here. There we go. So yeah, you've got you can store the daggers there on his sides. So he's just a really pokey, spiky ninja grasshopper. I'd compare him to the other 2, but I've already sold both of them. Probably do the same with him eventually. But like I said, if you've been jonesing for Insecticons, they're nice little figures. They are put together very well for the most part. The plastic isn't cheap. There's some neat design elements. I don't know how I feel about them. Like I said, I've sold the other 2. I don't know if I'll keep them all in my collection. But on the other hand, who knows? Like, I could play with this guy, fall in love with him again, and be like, I need the other 2, and reorder the other 2. It'll be like my 3rd copies of the other 2. But who knows now that they're a set. I'm not a real big fan of the insect modes on these guys. I think a lot of the insect modes are kind of bupkis. The robot modes, I think, are very nice. They're very nice homages to the characters they're supposed to be representing. And I think there's some neat stuff going on. But it really depends on how much of a fan of the Insecticons you are as to whether they're worth the $50 or whatever, $56 or whatever they're going for. So, just real quick. Let's see if we can't dim the focus on this a little bit. Oh well. The light in here is, I don't know how I feel about this new background, new setup. The light in here is very bright. I may be able to dim the overheads, but, so, again, apologies if it's screwing with you guys. It's new to me, too, and I'm going to have to work to figure out how I want to get things set in here. But there he is, FansProject, Causality 05, BACKFIREY.